All right, we've had more violence overnight. 2 men were killed, shot to death in West Oak Lane.
Let's get out to Steve.
Yeah, this actually happened in prime time before the overnight, so that's the other shocking thing. Murders are happening when people are awake, nobody cares. So this is after 10 o'clock. This is the scene at 68th and Ogons. 2 young men who live on that street only a block away in 2 different houses with their families, both shot and killed, both pronounced dead right there on the scene before 11, around 10:54. And this makes 276 homicides at least. That is 21 homicides in the first 7 days of July before the clock struck midnight last night. We are on a pace for the deadliest month in Philadelphia's history by far. And we are on a pace to go well over 500 homicides once again.
The victims are on the sidewalk, just a few feet apart from each other, and they're shot multiple times, chest and torso. Now, based on the ballistic evidence, we know at least 12 shots were fired from a semi-automatic weapon. We found 12 spent shell casings, large caliber, on the sidewalk and some on the parking lane right next to both of these victims. Matter of fact, both of the victims, where they're laying, the spent shell casings, some are just inches away and some are just feet away from both of these victims. So it appears that the shooter or shooters were standing very close to these 2 victims when the shots were fired.
You know, on Wednesday, the day before yesterday, before these 2 young men were killed, that was the 4th day already this year that we had 6 or more murders in one day. We actually had 7 people killed on May 7th. But to have 21 homicides in the first 7 days of July is just astoundingly bad. And here we are now, finally July 8th. And if it keeps at this pace, police are going to have trouble even solving these murders because there's only 75 homicide detectives. And as they try to solve one case, they're constantly getting called out to other cases. So anybody complaining that they're not solving these crimes is because they're getting more and more homicides piled on them. It's just like us when we're on a story and we get called the breaking news and we have to leave that story there and not concentrate on that as much as we were because now we're on another story. And a lot of these stories are the similar things that police are running to constantly too while they're in the middle of an investigation.